So for Alchemy's online presence, once quarantine happened, we were trying to still do theater, and we still are. Every Monday, we have this thing called Mark This Monday, and it's always about somebody who is influential in the theater community, the theater space, and they're usually a BIPOC artist or something that created like the theater scene in Brooklyn or what have you. And then we do a little bit of dramaturgy on our Instagram as well, doing like talking about our past shows that we've done and all the research that goes into them and how much care we take with everything. So our online presence on Instagram has definitely gone up. And then as far as the rest of our business, we are still doing shows. We have some shows coming up. We did 3 shows at least already. I'll count them. We did Line in Winter, Angels in America, Love's Labor is Lost. So yeah, we try and stay alive. And then our other online visibility during this pandemic is we've started a series with Jared Lindsay and Tucker Boys called the Be Heard series, which is an opportunity for artists of color to they were panels, big panels where we could talk about the state of theater and how we should be doing better in our theater spaces that have been not welcoming enough to non-white actors, honestly, and how we need to do that work, how everybody needs to do that work to make sure that theater's a place for everybody, no matter color, creed, identity, anything. It's for everybody. So they're starting that back up with more one-on-one conversations instead of a panel, so that we can talk about a subject for longer than 10 minutes before we have to move on to the next one with 7 people. You barely get to even start talking about what you want to talk about. So these will be good. I'm really proud of the work that both our online Instagram accounts and the shows and the Be Heard series are doing. So what's coming up now is going to be a fundraiser. It was kind of a fun thing that we thought we would do for the holidays. It's Home Alone. You might have seen this production where a bunch of celebrities kind of reenacted The Princess Bride on like super low budget. We're doing the same thing. We're doing Home Alone. It was an idea of one of our company members, Laura Lee, decided that we should do this thing. And so we've been recording these scenes. I'm splicing them together, and we'll have the full movie recreated for fun somewhere in the near future. On January 2nd, we'll have a viewing party. But on Christmas Eve, the supercut, the short little teaser, should be out for everybody to witness on the Facebook page. So check it out. And then after that, we'll have a kind of a viewing party to watch the whole thing, invite some people. It'll be after New Year's, so everybody can kind of recover a little bit and hang out, hopefully raise a little bit of money for Alchemy, because we do still have our rehearsal space that we need to pay for, but also just helping out at all, anything, and then just spreading a little holiday cheer. Yeah, coming up in 2021, after this Home Alone event that we're doing, this fundraiser, we're going to be doing a reading of a episode of Friends, the very popular Friends. All of the actors are cast as BIPOC individuals, so the characters are BIPOC individuals. It's important to us that we give as much opportunities out there as possible, and we try to combine that with something, a familiar franchise that people are like, yeah, sure, I'll watch that, and it's a 22-minute episode, and it's easily to digest, and we'll have a little fun with it. And we can introduce more artists of color to our acting pool, because that was one of our big problems initially, is we just weren't doing the outreach. And so it's important to do outreach in our own individual theaters. And then after that, for 2021, we're looking to produce a new play by one of our associate members, Jared Lindsay. He's written a new play, which is fantastic. We did a reading of it privately, and it was a lot of fun. And then beyond that, we're waiting for a lot of theaters to open up. We're going to keep doing our thing online, but we are waiting for theaters to open up to see who can host us. And then just before the pandemic, we were close to figuring out a space that Alchemy could have for ourselves. So we'll be back on that trail too, dealing with real estate agents and trying to get some commercial buildings so that Alchemy can finally have a home. So that way you'll always know where to find us.